Welcome to Paris. My name is Philippe Le Cygne, and I'm the chef concierge here in the Intercontinental Paris Le Grand Hotel. Of course, everyone knows Paris' reputation as one of the most beautiful places in the world. But I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite secrets of the city and give you a flavor of real Parisian life. The hotel is located on the corner of the 2nd, 8th and 9th arrondissement. It means that we are in the heart of the city. Everything is close by. Round the corner, you have one of the city's best shopping districts. In Place Vendôme, you have all the great jewelry shops, like Cartier, Van Cleef, Boucheron, Chaumet. This column behind me was made to celebrate Napoleon's victory, and it was made with the bronze of the guns of his enemies. The most impressive shops are les grands magasins, Printemps and Galeries Lafayette. Les Galeries Lafayette started as a tiny mercery selling buttons and materials. Even if you are not looking to buy anything, it's worth going inside just to have a look at the building. Both Grands Magasins have terraces with an incredible view. And on the top of Printemps, you can even sit down, have a break from shopping, and a glass of champagne. Here's something a little bit different. Les Passages. We have a few of them in the area. This one is the Passage de Panorama. This is the oldest one. It was built in 1800. At that time, Paris was very dirty and dusty. They made it with roof so that the Parisians could shop without getting the dirt on their feet. It's the ancestor of the shopping mall. You'll find all sorts of interesting things here. Small antiques, old postcards, stamp collection, but also a few nice cafes. Of course, Paris is a fantastic city for dining. We have over 6,500 restaurants in Paris. The area of Madeleine is a very nice place to eat. It's only 3 minutes away, and you have all sorts of restaurants, from the highest gastronomy to the wine bar or even the little cafe. If you want to taste a traditional French lunch, you have to go to a bistro. Some of the best ones are not in the busiest part of the city, but more where people live. If you want one near the hotel, there is one I really like to recommend. It's Le Mesturet. You cannot find more Parisian than eating on a counter like this. We call it manger sur le zinc, because traditionally the bar is made of metal, of zinc metal. Now, if you're looking for a truly unique dining experience, you should go to Mystery Cuisine. This is a little restaurant right in the center of the city, owned by Edouard and his wife. And what is nice about this restaurant, they have only 5 tables, but Edouard comes at every table and cooks just for you.
Mystery Cuisine, it's I want to take people on a journey, and I make a fusion cuisine with Vietnamese food and with French food and with a little molecular food. I explain some things to my guests, and other things I leave us for surprise.
Of course, you cannot leave Paris without having seen the Eiffel Tower, but I would recommend something a little different to see the famous sights. How better to tour Paris than in a 2CV? We used to call it the deux chevaux, the 2 horses. That was a very popular French car. What's nice about the 2CV is that you can take off the roof. Like this, you can be in the sunshine and you don't miss anything. The best view of Paris is from the Sacre Coeur in Montmartre. While you're there, you can go to the Place du Théâtre, where you had all these very famous artists. But now it gets very crowded. So what I like to do is to go 2 streets behind, and there it's quiet, it's peaceful. It's like a village, and there you will find the only vineyard in Paris. Paris is all about the life of the street, and the best place to have a taste of that is one of the street markets. This is the Marché de Grenelle. Here you can get the perfect French picnic with some bread, some saucisson, cheese, fruit, and don't forget some quiche Lorraine to have something cooked. A supermarket will never replace that. Paris is a city full of great music and great art. And everywhere you go, you have wonderful museums. One of the most romantic spots is the Musée Rodin. Here, you'll find some of his most famous sculptures. But it's also worth coming just for a walk in the garden. This is the Gate of Hell. It's where many of his most known pieces started. If you look at the top, you can see the Thinker. A great evening out is of course at the Opéra de Paris. Most of the production at the Opera de Paris are actually ballet. It's very popular, so you need to speak to me in advance to get tickets. Like every theater, the Opera House has a ghost story. So this story is a bit special because it inspired the famous Phantom of the Opera. Paris has so many beautiful sights that people often miss this one, La Sainte-Chapelle in the Ile de la Cité. During the day, you can see these beautiful stained glass windows, and in the evening, you can enjoy some wonderful concerts. Well, we've reached now the end of my insider's tour of Paris. Of course, there are many other things to see and do, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here soon. À bientôt!